I'm Alan Dale from Gale Force Winds, and I want to tell you what an absolute pleasure it is to be here on day 2 of Maritech 2024 in beautiful St. John's, Newfoundland. The sun is beating down the rocks today in St. John's. Not quite true. You can't see across the harbor for fog, but that doesn't matter because we're talking the marine sector, and the marine sector, they go in all weather conditions. Fellas, why don't you introduce yourself and tell you who you represent?
I'm Derek Hughes. I'm with the Canadian Institute of Marine Engineers, and I've been part of the team organizing this conference, and I'm just thrilled to be here.
Glenn?
Yeah, Glenn Walters. I'm with the Society of Naval Architects and Marine Engineers, and on the planning committee for the last number of decades, just enjoying ourselves here.
So 2 big organizations that sort of put Maritech together, Maritech being that technical conversation for the marine sector. Tell me how CIMarE and SNAME sort of fit in together, how they operate together. Glenn, maybe kick it off.
Well, I think quite fundamentally we have the same shared vision, and that is quite frankly to create a culture of curiosity around the technical world. And so that just helps us to develop capacity within the marine sector.
From my side, it's been a number of years building to this point, and it's a long process. And I think the relationship with SNAME has been fantastic, and we're continuing to build together. And we are drawing out the young folks, looking more at diversity, and really trying to help the marine sector from a recruiting perspective, and just driving the marine technical components forward, because we are the conference to be at.
You know, a couple of words there I want to pick up on, one being curiosity, creating that curiosity and developing that next sort of generation. Real focus for you guys to kind of build the next generation of mariner, and you see it everywhere you turn at the conference. A lot of young people here, a lot of young people in the conversation, a lot of people from what would be underrepresented groups in the conversation. You guys are doing a great job on that. Talk to me about the importance of that.
Well, it's vital, and I think the real opportunity is even with the National Shipbuilding Strategy in Canada, we saw that the first wave of new people started joining the community. Now that we're 10 years on, they're taking on leadership responsibilities within their own companies, and so they're already giving that lead mark as to what good looks like. So that reinvigorated marine community has brought a lot of new people in, and we're just building on that.
You know, there's one thing about this sort of conference, no matter where it goes in Canada, you always tap into the local culture, because you guys know that a lot of the stuff that we do in the marine sector is based on teamwork, right? It's based on people coming together, living together on small platforms, and you need to develop the culture. Last night, hearing a great event here in Newfoundland, talk to me about the importance of building that cohesiveness.
Well, most of us work as teams, and you need to network, and you need to be part of a team, because you're stronger as a team. And one of the things this forum does is allows people to come together, share ideas, network. And that's whether it's here at the booths, which we're thrilled to have sold out at 90 booths, and some from the social event side of it. There was a lot of exchange of ideas and cards in that last night, but they were also having a good time. So there's nothing wrong with that.
Guys, day 2 here. What are you hoping that day 2 proves for the conference?
Okay, so for me, it's that legacy. Is for us developing the strategic objectives for this event was there was a real opportunity to reinvigorate the local Newfoundland section of CIMarE and the Canadian Atlantic section of SNAME. So they've worked together as a team, they've collaborated, and now that they've reached out to the local industry and industry worldwide, they've got that visibility, they've got that connection. And so that's great at the branch level, but it's also important at the student level. So that as they come up on co-ops and other opportunities, what a great opportunity to have met the number of companies who are here and just have that first contact to reach out and build on those relationships, because many would say, I haven't said it yet, but the best ships are relationships. Right. So that's, to me, building the community, the sense of community. That's the long-term benefits of being active and engaged with the marine technical societies.
Yeah. So for me, it's CIMarE, SNAME, that relationship's really important. Having a high quality event planner, CanPlan, has done a great job for us, and just really putting out a platform that industry can come to. It's an international conference and it's high quality, and so bang for buck, well worth being here. We also, today you're going to see a change in tempo. We've got 80 students coming in, high school students, and the vibe changes. Different, older to younger folks. That relationship and building those bridges are really, really important.
One thing I know about marine engineers is that they're all about preventive maintenance. They're all about looking over the horizon. What could go wrong? How do we get better at these things? So on that note, we're not so many months away from the next event, Maritech, and of course that'll be in Montreal. Well, what would you tell people that are watching this and thinking, should I attend this event or not? Talk about Maritech 2025.
So to me, you talked about what is day 2 about. Well, to me, it's that lead mark for 2025 and beyond. And I think a number of the people here are committed. And so what we want to do is get that early engagement. Now is the time to influence the outcomes of next year's event. So whether you're getting on board as a sponsorship or exhibitor or a presenter, a panel, now get those volunteers involved and make the influence.
Yeah.
We offer a wonderful platform, and industry enjoys it. I think we're doing a pretty good job. We can always improve, and we're looking at expanding and improving as we move along, and really spending more time focusing on the recruiting and student side of that. And it allows them to have an exposure to your future is going to be networking. You need to build relationships, and then professionally that'll come along as well.
Yeah, fellas, I love the way you describe that. Not only should you attend and sort of because of everything that Maritech offers, but what I really enjoy about it is that now is the opportunity to shape the conversation for next year. Now is the opportunity to get in there and drive it in a direction that might be important to you and the entire industry holistically, and that's a great offering. Not many people get a blank canvas in front of them and handed some paintbrushes, and that's exactly what you're offering. Guys, listen, have a great day, day 2. We're going to catch you at the end of the day to get a wrap for Maritech and tell me how it went, but we certainly appreciate your sponsorship here on the podcast. There's nothing better than having thought leaders in the room, people that understand that everybody's voice matters here, and you guys are driving that. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Alan.
Have a great day.